And here they are, the most daredevil group of daffy drivers to ever whirl their wheels at the wacky races.
Wow, that's an old one.
Damn, straight in it.
I bet half the audience doesn't even know what Wacky Races is.
I almost decided, and I still might do this, actually edit the raw-ass recording into this of that guy's intro, but
how...
I'm trying to avoid any potential fighting of Time Warner.
Yeah, aren't Hanna-Barbera and, like, Time Warner particularly bad with,
Anyway, it's part 47 of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. We're doing a super late night recording. There's a cat in here digging into the cover on the bed because...
She likes getting under there. Do we have to... I think we have to take the cat out. Cat. Oh.
Here she comes.
No.
Oh.
You want to be in recording? Internet loves cats. This will get us all the views, right?
Hey there, Zitty girl.
Even though they can't see this cat.
Trying to record, Abby. You gonna settle? There is a cat in here, so...
If she gets too wild, we'll have to stop the recording to kick her out.
Anyway, what do we work... Jesus Christ! Abby!
Cat. There's a bug in here. She likes to chase bugs. We can't keep her in here. Just
Abby.
Ignore all of this. If you have a cat, you know how this goes.
That is some damn good handling! Fucking crap!
Okay, we can do the thing now.
You want control! I've got control! Oh, man. Anyway, it's part 47. Time to work on gonna explain the rules and ramble about a couple of things. So, the main rules, if I'm restarting, I'm gonna edit out failed attempts. There'll be a montage of kart parts if I earn any, a montage of bullshit failures, and 200cc bonus rule. If I need the auto steering, I will cut it on so I can manage 200 a little bit better because I want to have fun, and I'll give it a few tries without the auto steering. Was that on?
No.
Okay, yeah.
You don't have the little antenna.
I was just clicking through so fast I didn't notice. Anyway, I have a question of the day in my slate. I would love to hear some people answer that. And I have a Discord, links in the description. I would love to see some people show up there because I want to get some nice discussions going. I'm going to be quiet while the game's loading so I can easily edit out failed attempts by just splicing loading screens together and editing some stupid meme or something over the loading screens as I do instead of cutting them out completely. Because I just wanted an excuse to put meme bullshit in my videos.
Just play the damn thing.
Working on it! Okay. So, in between recordings, we did get Sonic Mania. We recorded Sonic Mania, and it'll probably be edited and up before this part exists. I can't really say yes or no on that, but I believe Mania would be up before this. Sean was the one playing at the time. Me and Carson haven't done a recorded playthrough yet.
But I've just been playing the game a little bit, and when you get past all this nostalgia pandering, it is actually a fun game.
Fun, but the final
stage can suck the biggest of dicks.
Damn it! This is the one problem when you have, like, no speed.
I think the game just hit their own fireball.
No, that was Isabel. Oh, fucking hell! I just... Jesus Christ. So yeah, the final... We cover it! Oh, come on. That's like... We cover it more within Mania, but that final...
The final boss and the final zone are awful.
Mm-hmm.
They are just awful.
God damn it.
And as I said in Mania, oh, of course, Baby Daisy would be the rival. That makes sense.
Oh, fuck!
Oh. A joke I've been waiting to say. You start the race as a baby, you finish it as the adult. I have been waiting to use that joke. I meant to use it when you played like Baby Mario, but we got caught up in tangents, so I couldn't make it.
She'll have a poopy diaper by the end of this, I'm telling you.
Anyway. We're going to ramp. Oh, fuck. This stage is awful.
As cute as a baby's anus.
Who was it that said that?
Dodger.
I thought that was... No, oh wait, she said that own Cry's, playthrough.
That was Dodger's playthrough!
And Cry was there?
Yes!
Why did I think that was the other way around?
Because, to promote it...
Oh yeah, the first part was on his channel. Did the game just fall off the course?
Yes. Jesus. Holy crap.
You know, I'm probably about to horribly jinx this, but this is going over a lot better than I thought it would.
I told you they widened this course.
They did.
But,
I didn't know that they did.
it's a lot wider in this game.
You know, on 200, because you're moving so fast, you might actually be able to make that middle.
I'm not gonna risk.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't try it. I just said you might be able to. Anyway, weren't we going to ramble about something else?
Totally, but I was explaining the...
Besides the Mania thing, because I can save that.
That's the only curve I was slowing down. Yes. Strange thing to want, but... Ha 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 ha!
What was the...
Fuck you, down!
What was the other thing you wanted to ramble about? Which it looked like at this rate we might not have the ability to.
We had some combined points we were thinking about, but I just wanted to bring up we did play Mania, and I don't think it's got a good scaling sense of...
Again, the final stage is quite horrible. So
and the nostalgia pandering, which
yeah,
Sean and Brian don't understand the problem with. The reason it's a problem is because this is basically them...
Like I said in the playthrough, this is them folding and going, we can't make a 3D Sonic game.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost even them going, oh, we can't make a 2D Sonic game.
Basically, which is my problem with the damn game.
Yeah.
The other point I had was just some offshoot points at the time of the recordings. Oh, of course.
What?
She threw...
Oh, the game threw the red shell for some reason.
Ah, fuck.
Don't you love when shit like that happens to you?
It was the thing you were asking about that I said we could make a kind of discussion point.
Oh yeah, the Shovel Knight.
Some Shovel Knight point, because Brain Scratch was playing it, and they were generally in the camp of, this is a fair game, and even though it's 8-bit, it doesn't feel that way, and it's totally fair, and all the deaths in the game would be your fault, and not anything about the game.
Where the hell did she come from? And was the Shovel Knight what I was going to say was basically the,
Ah!
Wait, did you win?
I think? Yeah.
Ah, I thought they passed you at the last...
I
wait! I was about to say where the hell was Baby Daisy. I thought she, dropped to, 5th or something. No, she was in 2nd. But,
Cats!
with the Shovel Knight, and we could possibly go more into this if we ever play Shovel Knight. Maybe I would probably be the one to do that, because I actually did kind of want to replay that game. But I feel the game, it uses two... I feel the funny thing is, Shovel Knight, I actually feel it nostalgia panders, but not in the way you would think, because it reusing...
Damn it!
Because, reusing,
Damn it!
Reusing, Green Hill and shit is one thing, but the type of pandering that I feel is actually worse is reusing old game design that was only there due to technical limits, or was only there so you would have to put more quarters into the machine, or so you couldn't... Or, so you couldn't beat the game in one rental. Shovel Knight, I actually feel its control is kinda horrible, because you have way too much weight to you. In Shovel Knight... Shovel Knight has... In Shovel Knight has about the weight of a Belmont. I mean, every time you jump in that game, it feels like you just barely make it. Whenever you jump, it...
Oh! Oh, shit!
Oh, game. I thought something like that would happen.
And in the final race, because I can't...
Of course it does. Anyway, was, Shovel Knight, like I said, the way you control...
No! Oh, this... I'm
shit.
going to lose because these curves are just too tight. Three. Of course I can't get it in one go unless I can somehow add support to this.
As I was trying...
Oh yeah, but I'm totally going to...
Yeah, we're somehow in 2nd. What I was trying to say was the Shovel Knight was, again, the control and the way everything is set up. It feels like you have the heavy weight of, a Belmont or, Mega Man or so, and it comes with all of its detriments. Every time I made a jump...
First to go, baby!
Did we win?
Says first.
Huh.
Ah! Well...
I guess I'll save the Shovel Knight point for the next video.
We can ramble for an extra minute while we're... Shovel Knight draws from the NES, but I feel... Which I don't inherently mind, but why add NES-styled knockback?
And also, again, you have the NES-styled way, or the one that really angers me, but no one would probably see this as a problem. The anchor weapon basically works as the axe from Castlevania. The reason this is a problem, the axe in the original Castlevania was there for two reasons. One, not having a default ability to attack above you made the game arbitrary.
Damn.
What?
That, because it was showing it from another angle, that one lap, if I got hit by Baby Daisy, I would have lost.
Ooh.
That's...
We were really close to losing there several...
insane!
We were really close to losing there several times, but anyway, like I said, the anchor in a Shovel Knight works like the axe from Castlevania. The reason this is a problem, the axe, like I said, it existed for two reasons. One, the game had a large amount of flying enemies and was no default way to attack above you. The flying enemies were made arbitrarily harder because you had no good way to deal with them. And second, on the NES, it was a huge pain in the ass to even code a way to attack above you. One of the only games that really was able to do that was Contra, and they had to do bass-backwards programming methods to get that to even work. So the game, it just takes the axe with no changes, when we are now in an age where you can easily animate a sprite of him jabbing the shovel upward. Or hell, he has those giant horns on the helmet, you could use them. The developers literally throw in a half-crouching animation that does absolutely nothing. They took development time to put something in the game that doesn't do anything.
They also
whereas an actual feature, they didn't.
They also wanted to stick to the NES limits, except for convenient creative liberties, where it's like, the shades of yellow on the NES they didn't like.
Oh, those shades of yellow are ugly.
So they used shades not native to the NES.
And the NES can't do parallax scrolling. It also can't support sprites that big.
Mm-hmm. Retro-styled isn't the problem. The problem is, and this is, I'm going to end this part and probably continue rambling into the next one, you don't copy the NES era and nostalgically copy stiff and awkward jumping or fucking NES knockback.
Or instant kill spikes.
That game, the devs in the game are not always, as Ted put it, your fault, and the game is perfectly designed and doesn't have anything but, oh no, lack of ability to hit over you in a level with wind and instant kill spikes. Totally my fault for getting pushed away. No. No, it fucking isn't. Shovel Knight nostalgically panders to the NES era, and I feel it is just as bullshit. The only kind of good saving grace is that there are no lives.
Yeah.
If you had lives, that game would be fucking obnoxious. And even the developers realized in testing, originally, they wanted the checkpoints to be a toll booth where you needed X amount of gold to even get a checkpoint in a level. But in playtesting, they realized a lot of people couldn't beat their levels. So they took it away. It's almost like when you do stupid archaic bullshit, few people can enjoy your game.
And a funny thing, I would have to test this or see it.
You need to be ending this part.
Yes, but just the funny thing was knockback. I'd have to test this or see this in footage, but another stupid thing of knockback, you don't only have knockback when you get hurt by an enemy, but when you hit them yourselves, you physically get pushed back. Because of that, there is a tight-ass platforming section to where if you jump and hit flying enemies, you'll push yourself off the platform. The only way to deal with the flying enemies is to either ignore them or use a ranged weapon like the anchor or the fire wand.
I don't really enjoy Shovel Knight because I feel homaging the NES era isn't the problem, it's homaging all of it. We are in a different age. You shouldn't have knockback and cheap instant kill spikes. And I'll probably continue rambling into the next part, but no, I disagree with Ted, where he's like, by the end of the game, you'll be rolling in money, and if you die, it's easy to get your money back, and that should never be a problem. And
that was another thing, this is just a quick point I'll make, Ted, in the part that was posted today, they finally played Plague Knight's level, which I find it funny that even he hates that level, but he had said that the Coin of Alchemy... What are you doing?
I just wanted to read what that little bit of text was. It was a kind of... If anyone... Because Sonic Mania is download only, the little card that had the redeem code on it, I wanted to see what the congratulations message was. That they basically, it's just a thank you for purchasing Sonic Mania.
Anyway, what I was saying was the funny thing is, Ted, it said, like, in the part that was posted today, the Coin of Alchemy, which is the item you get from Plague Knight's stage, he didn't really find it to be useful because he had brought up. Essentially, the way the Coin of Alchemy works, you place it on the ground and it slides across the bottom of the ground. He had said there aren't really a lot of enemies that it works on because of how limited it is. I actually found the Coin of Alchemy to be one of the best items, because the smaller enemies that are a pain in the ass to hit, it basically one-shots them, and it is the only way to really make up your money problem.
Mm-hmm. Which shouldn't be there, because death in a video game, the punishment should be a tiny bit of setback, not loss of resources, because no, that isn't a good balance.
Or if you have no setback at all, the loss of resources, it's fine if you're not set back at all. If you're set back, you shouldn't lose anything.
Mm-hmm. Because no, that doesn't encourage better play. That just punishes people who constantly die or can't get to a certain point, because if you died, that means you died. I hate this idea that death must always take away something, because when I played Shovel Knight, no, I was not rolling in money, because I kept dying and I kept losing my money. And you lose, like, a good chunk of money. So no, I had to go level grind to get money, because I could not play the game well enough the first time to have the money needed to buy everything, which is obnoxious, by the way. Probably continue rambling in the next part, because this is one of the longest 200cc parts, basically.
Yes, because we've been sitting here rambling for like 5 minutes.
This has been part 47 of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. This has been 200cc Triforce Cup. I did this in one shot. I hope you guys enjoyed this part. The end slate is on the way. So, as always, see you guys next time. Okay, guys, so my question of the day is, have any of you ever watched Wacky Races? I'm talking about the original from 1968. That was a fan favorite for a lot of people back in the day. Most people watching this video have probably never seen it, unless you just happen to stumble upon a rerun or end up looking it up. Also, as kind of a bonus question, do you have any thoughts or opinions on that Wacky Racers reboot from 2017? I haven't really seen it or seen anyone talk about it, so I don't have any opinions. I just wanted to know if any of you did. You can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments below, or you can leave them on social media. All my social media links are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a show for a minute. If you liked my video, please hit the like button and leave some comments. If you're new to my channel and want to see more of my videos, please hit the subscription button and subscribe. If you're already subscribed, please ring the bell next to the subscription button. That gives you the proper notifications of whenever I upload a new video. Also, don't forget to follow me on social media. Doing all of these things really helps out the channel, and it really helps our communities grow. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys next time.